Hey guys, I just came back from getting my hair done, but I am freezing. It is cold out there. It is a cold day. I had to come home, take off my shorts, put on a pair of tights, help my husband unload some of the stuff he just got. So I checked the rates just now. I went on Google, like I teach you to do, and I checked the Iraqi dinar rates, and it's the same as we've been seeing, guys. It's the IQD to USD is 0.00076, which I talk about at length here. It's 0.0076, and the USD to IQD exchange rate is 1310. It's just lacking that 54 cents. I also got some good news from Dinar Gurus. The biggest news was yesterday, and that was out of my contact. PM Al Sudani commends approving the budget tables. So they approved the 2024 budget tables, but there's some consensus that it's all over the place, right? Al Sudani expressed saying, "We ask Almighty God for success, guidance, and our people's satisfaction." But then a lot of stuff came out later, which was today, which I discussed at length in my live stream of how you need to keep the faith, right? And Newshound Guru Jeff said today, the budget is unconstitutional and appeals have already been filed with the court. The court is going to step up. It's going to be overturned. Until Bruce chimed in, it says, "We've got some information from one of their sources in Iraq, very powerful. They spoke with Dr. Sudani, the Prime Minister of Iraq. He said that the rate on the dinar and the budget had been handed over to their official documentation, to their official record, but we haven't had publishing in the Gazette. Yet, the theory is that once we have the Iraqi dinar out with a budget, in the printed version at the Gazette, we'll have a game over." Frank 26 chimes in and says, "TV says the budget didn't go to the president for signature, but to the publishing in Gazette. When the budget is in the Gazette, it will go live. So that means a new exchange rate will come soon to correct that new budget because it can't handle all these projects at a program rate, correct?" Frank says that is correct. It is also the monetary reform plan of Dr. Shabibi. Claire says budget schedules were not published today on... That was Wednesday. Today is, of course, we all know is Thursday. The Gazette comes out on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so I guess we have to wait until Saturday. Charlie, okay. It says it would be very hard to have a contract if you don't know what you're going to be paid. More than likely, the companies with the contracts already know what the rate is. The contract would have to be subject to an agreed upon rate certain in order to be able to agree to an amount they will agree to be paid in consideration for their services. Now, you must note, I have reported many times, all they've signed is memorandums of understanding, with the one exception of the Iraqi Trade Bank with the providers of credit services. That's the only time they did a contract with the banking system. And we all know the banking system is way in control of everything because all the central banks are really in control. They go right up to the hierarchy of bankers and banksters that run everything. So they are playing by the rules. They're the bank's rules. You can't worry about what the banks are going to do. God gave me that word along with "this is done." So Charlie OK said, talking about they haven't, they don't have contracts. They don't. They have memorandums of understanding, with the exception of that one, the Trade Bank of Iraq, along with the credit companies. Mark Z chimes in, "Sudani signed a cooperation agreement with the Trade Bank of Iraq and the German Export Credit Corporation. If everybody thought nothing was going to happen in Iraq, then they would not be signing these extremely high level deals. You are watching them become a major player in the international stage. I found this one encouraging. One of the things they are going to need to be taken seriously on the world stage is the value of their currency. Vietnam is also running into that problem right now. They need to revalue up." Guys, as everybody is de-dollarizing and going towards using their own currency for their goods, that's going to increase the value of their currency, just like it did with Russia, right? So, guys, keep an eye on this. It's a really good time to be involved in this. And I'm looking through some of the articles to see if there's anything of note I should bring to you that I haven't already brought to you, because I bring you summaries every day. Even today, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did make it. Newshound Guru Militiaman, I like his take on it. It says, if all you Iraqi citizens own is dollars and they change the value to a real effective exchange rate back to where it was in the previous era, they say back to 1980, Sudani said the dollar is going to be weaker, or he said it in a way that the dinar is going to be stronger than the dollar. That's the whole goal. You drop the 3 zeros from the currency, it goes from 0.0076 to 0.76, right? You drop the zeros from the currency, you're going to add value. That's all there is to it. That's how it works, right? I think that's all there is. Yep, except Mountain Goat. This month is going to be a critical month for us investors in the Iraqi dinar. There was an article, the central bank, the issuance of new monetary denominations will not affect the dinar exchange rate. I would consider this wow news. Quote, the issuance of new cash denominations, large or small, will not affect the dinar exchange rate. If the central bank of Iraq drops the zeros, project to delete the zeros, the rate of the dinar will remain the same in country in Iraq. It only changes when the reinstatement back to Forex occurs. The value is already in the dinar, only the rate right now does not reflect the two rate. Why? On May 27th, did the Central Bank of Iraq make this announcement about the issuance of new lower denominations? Could they be heading into June for the redenomination? We have to wait and see, right? So guys, I love you all. I hope you will comment down below. I hope you will join my channel. Please subscribe and tap the bell. And I will see you in the morning for Coffee and Conversations. This is a shorter one, but my husband's got a lot going on tonight, as do I. And thank you for all your prayers today. And please join me on a Coffee and Conversations. And tomorrow night, we're also going to do like an early margaritas and manifestations. I'm going to keep hammering this. How do we manifest this? We act as if it's already happened. So I'm envisioning this coming out at something like what I've been decreeing and declaring, because what you decree and declare comes true. This was their previous rate, 322. So you just run some numbers. If you have $25,000 note, what that would be in value, $1 million note. Once you understand that, you can begin to shift your mindset. So God is teaching me to teach you how to shift your mindset. For any of you who've availed yourselves of my 3 steps to a safe exchange, in my 3 steps, step 1 is before it comes out. But I've been decreeing and declaring in step 2 that it comes out on a Friday night at 486. We'll have to see what happens. I've been decreeing and declaring it, and your words have power when you decree and declare them. I gave you scriptural basis for that this morning on my Coffee and Conversations. But if it comes out at 486, look what you have your hands on if you just have one $25,000 note. If you have $1 million, you have over $4 million. If you have $2 million, that's why you should be shifting your mindset now and take this very seriously. Get some strategies so that you can take control of your safe exchange. God bless you. Have a great night. If you like these illustrations, please subscribe, tap the bell. God also told me that for all the delays and all the things we've gone through, that he might even give us triple. But you need a strategy to do that. So if you need my strategy, I'll pin the comment down below. Thank you for watching. Always stay free. I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.